This is going to be my review of the Tecsun PL-310ET. This is a more mid-tier radio compared to the ones I've looked at before. This one does AM, FM, you know, long wave, short wave, all that. So yeah, this radio goes for about $50 in the US. This is sort of, I guess, a federalized model because this one is distributed by Kaito, and it comes with all English documentation. So taking a look at the contents of the box, here's everything that you get in the box. So to start with, we have a mini USB cable for recharging nickel metal hydride cells, which this radio is capable of. We have a pair of, sort of cheap looking and feeling headphones or earphones. They'll work if you don't have other ones. It's in a 3.5mm jack, angled and gold plated. Not that gold plating means anything. Now, slipping those away, you get one of these carrying case for the radio. I couldn't fit this back in the box. Pretty nice lining, little pocket for earphones or even another radio. You have a manual, and there it is. As I did learn from this radio, Kaito is the, I guess, only official US distributor of Tecsun branded radios. So with the boring box stuff out of the way, let's take a look at the radio. I've been using this for a few weeks now, so I am very much familiar with how it performs. So, taking a look around the radio, let's start with the front speaker. You have this marketing sticker advertising 550 presets, easy tuning mode, which I can't get into. You have your time set button and your alarm on and off button, because this is also a clock radio. You have your keypad, sort of like what you might find on a cell phone. You can hold that down to set it for nickel metal hydride cells. You have a display here, which can display the temperature and signal strength, your alarm time, all that. You have your time, you have your signal, you have your switch buttons, and some controls on the side. I do apologize. You have your volume wheel here, and your tuning dial. The tuning dial does have considerably more resistance, and it is replaceable. On the back here, you have a kickstand. This one was made on April 16, 2021, I believe. PL-310ET, there's your frequency ranges. You have your battery door here. Little pull ribbon, three AA batteries for this radio. If we can get it to focus in. Nice foam cover on the battery door. It's more than most radios give you. On the bottom, just a couple little feet for, holding the radio up. On the other side here, you have your Tecsun branded lanyard. You have your external antenna port. Your headphone jack. This does do FM stereo. And your micro USB slot for charging nickel metal hydride cells. And on the top here, you just have your 360 antenna, and there's a nice little divot so you can just pop it in there So I suppose without further ado, we should get the radio powered on. Now that's a easier said than done task. Now, please bear with me as I set up the test. So for FM, I will be performing a test on this, well, using this Scosh FM transmitter to avoid any copyright issues. So I'm going to flip it on. I will be broadcasting at 106.5. Not that it matters, but that is an unoccupied frequency in this city. I will be transmitting non-copyright music from the YouTube audio library. To be exact, I will be transmitting Otis McDonald behind closed doors, because it has all the bass and stuff. So let me just set up the music and let's power this on. All right, well, we can't have that. So 1065. And then we're going to just play the music. As you can see there is the FM stereo indicator. So if I did plug in headphones or speakers, this would be in stereo, but as you probably can or can't hear, the speaker is about serviceable. There is no vent on the cabinet, so you won't be getting any extra bass. Switching to display the signal strength, it's pretty strong because this transmitter is right next to this. Alright, I'm going to quickly just put that back to the transmitter, and then we're going to go into medium wave or AM. Does 1490 come in? No. 1040. Alright, there we go. I think that's NFL. This is a Sunday afternoon, during the NFL playoffs either way. This is not the best FM signal AM signal I've gotten on this thing. It's serviceable for AM. However, it is better if you can use headphones. Now, taking a look at the tuning knob, you will notice that it does have the ability to seek faster through the band, and that is on both AM and FM. So, also worth noting is that this thing does employ some sort of precise tuning. So let's tune to, say, 91.5. So, you know, on most pocket radios you'll find in the United States, you'll find that you simply just go up a digit on the frequency, like that. Or on AM, it is with, you know, you're employing 10-step tuning. With this radio, it's, you know, higher precision than that. If I can get the camera to focus. And on AM, yeah, and on AM it also does employ, you know, sort of more unusual tuning than most radios would employ. However, this is a very good radio for the money, especially when you do consider the fact that it is, you know, such a power-efficient unit, and the fact that it is relatively small. In fact, I forgot to do a size comparison, so here's your size comparison. Standard American 20-pack of cigarettes, about as thick as a pack, and way bigger. But this is still definitely a very pocketable radio. You know, especially compared to, you know, emergency, quote-unquote emergency radios like this Eton FRX2. As you can see, way thinner. You know, I do like that this radio does, you know, not force you to use rechargeables, but it does give you the option. So yeah, this has been my look at the Tecsun PL-310ET.